starting from scratch, you need two things: a pinch of courage and some savings. Very often people ask me, how do I get started? I have a good idea, but I don't know how to quit my job. How much money or what skills do I need to start my startup? I never feel like I'm that guy to give advice. I also feel like I'm never ready. You would think this feeling goes away, but it never did. I've been working full-time on my startup. I want to be very honest. There's so many times that I feel like I can't do this anymore. I felt very insecure. Skill-wise, sometimes I just feel like even coding is too much. I will procrastinate and I have so many doubts in my head. So if you feel this way, it's perfectly normal. Financially, a quick update on the transcript analysis. So here, like I showed you in the previous video, you can upload your video file and Oona will start analyzing it, transcribing it, and once it's done, you will see something like this. All you need to do is click into it and then you can see all the analysis. Just giving you a quick summary, and then we'll analyze the moments of the video, including the opening, the first 30 seconds, and we'll also try to find the dips of your video and the top moments, so you can see how to improve your video next time. This is very important for your retention. The longer your viewers are watching your videos, the more YouTube algorithm will promote. Another thing here is Oona would take the transcript to generate SEO focused descriptions and title suggestions. Here you can also see the hashtags and even the text on the thumbnail. This is just to give you some inspirations and something you can copy paste into the. Just got the coffee. It's awesome. Check out the coffee. Yeah. This is so pretty. This is the coffee I'm getting. The test profile seems super interesting. Yeah, can't wait to try it. Back to what I was saying. All these descriptions, titles, suggestions, chapters, all these things, they're ready. You can copy paste them into your YouTube Studio. This helps the YouTube algorithm to understand your video and how to promote it to your viewers. So pretty powerful stuff. Financially, it's very hard to get used to the feeling of not having an income. Like my brain just so programmed to having a monthly salary, and it's not a very easy feeling to just burn through my savings. But I think it's very important to separate fear from what's actually happening. I just look at all these fears as my brain's way of telling me to survive it, be safe, don't do it because there's danger in it. But the reality is, startup has a much higher risk of failing. Even if you failed, does it really mean you failed? Just look at all the new experience, new skills you learn. Like for me, learning how business actually work and how hard it actually is invaluable already. I just feel like there's always something you can take away from experience, and if you define your success in a healthy way than this fear of failing or not getting a job again, or even imposter syndrome. All these fears sort of downgraded to just uncomfortable, and I can work with that. The transcript analysis is designed to be interactive. So if there's something you're not quite sure about or you need more explanations, you can just type it in a prompt to automatically update the analysis. You can iterate on your thoughts a few times. This is super useful for me. I already tried it. I hope this is useful for you too. So I'm traveling again. I'm actually in Taiwan right now. I was born and raised here, very excited for the trip, but the jet lag is crazy though. Woke up at 3 a.m. but the 7-Eleven here is 24/7 and you can do everything and get everything. So I got a coffee and just started working. I got a lot of work ahead of me, so I need to be a little more efficient, finding pockets to work, but I love it. It's my hometown. Brings back a lot of memories. I love it. People love those tea shops here. Bubble teas with all kinds of toppings. People love it. This is very traditional Taiwanese pork chop. It's a great life lesson as well. Like, I really learned how resilient I can be. Reminded me who I was. Growing up as a kid, I'm always strong-headed, a little bit naive. If I see something I want, I go for it. And I'm always leading the way for all my friends. Maybe it was the adulthood kicked in. My edges sort of got rounded a little bit and I'm not as confident in myself in some ways anymore, but now everything's kind of coming back. I feel great about myself. I feel confident. I feel happy, very, very happy, and I feel like I'm working on something meaningful. Meaningful not just to me, but to the world of content creators. I used to love watching Casey Neistat. I was always very different. What I want was totally different from all my peers. People would tell me don't do this, don't do that, but I was just trying to find my way. So I watch a lot of Casey Neistat and his message really resonated with me. He taught me that being different is great. Even now in this startup journey, I'm choosing a very unpopular way. I'm choosing to bootstrap it. The other day I just saw one of my friends sold his startup to a very famous tech company. I congratulated him. I thought it was an incredible accomplishment. I was very happy for him. But I also noticed that I have a little bit of bitter feeling towards myself. I felt like it's been a year. Why am I still looking for a product market fit? Maybe I should just go to Y Combinator and forget about bootstrapping. But I think I was just comparing myself with others. And I think this is a very common, just keep on stepping forward, one step at a time, keep on improving, keep on learning, and one day good thing will come. And in terms of what skills do you need, how much savings do you need, these are irrelevant. Startup is crazy. There's always something you don't know, and it's so unpredictable. You never know how much runway you need. So what I think is to treat it like an infinite game. Start with what you have, figure things out along the way. If you have a problem you don't know how to solve, find somebody, find help. If you run out of savings, find a way to top it up. It's just mentally hard. But to mitigate this uncomfortability, the best way I think is to find your co-founders and build out your product as far as you can before you incorporate. Because once you have a company, the expenses will start piling up. You won't have as much focus time as you have now. So try to have your MVP or your product as ready as possible while having a job or in school. This is not just my experience, I found out that this is most of my founders' experience. It takes years to build a product and get the first customers. We all figure things out, try to find helps, and if you do that, you'll be fine and have a lot of fun doing it. This is an invaluable experience. I can promise you that. Alright, that's my little pep talk for the day. I'm not even sure if I'm talking to you or I'm talking to myself. Sometimes you will need a little bit of inspiration, you will need a little bit of motivation to keep it going, and I wish you find yours. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know how you like the video. If there's anything you don't like or you think that can be improved, let me know. I really do want to make good content for you. Now my experience and skills are limited. I need feedback. I need a lot of feedback. So let me know what you think. I'll see you next time. Ciao.